Controversy erupts as Rivers lawmakers defy court order, deny defecting from PDP to APC. I tell you, Wike is cooking up these things for them. Okay, the same way Damagun said that their defection was not official, that they just heard it on social media for the first time, that they are still their members in PDP. Now they have seen that they are losing their seat, and now they want to reinstate them at all costs back to PDP. I think they need to be very, very careful in Rivers State, because they have defected, they have declared it openly, and the court has given an order against them. So they want to use backdoor to come back so that they can still have their seat. Fubara is holding these guys on their board. And if Fubara should allow them to come back to PDP, they will still stay in PDP to impeach Fubara again. So because that is what Wike is looking for. I don't know why Wike is trying to throw River State into trouble like this. These guys are not working their own accord. The whole world knows that Wike is pushing them. Now they have pushed their luck to a point now that they have miscalculated all of that and they have lost. Now they are looking for a backdoor way of coming back to PDP to reinstate them. Because going forward, they cannot go. Going back, they cannot go. The PDP in Rivers State should reject them. That is it. It is not for national PDP to talk. It is for their wards and the state to say, no, you have moved, we have moved. We cannot accept you back. You cannot even be trusted anymore because you guys have proven that you are saboteurs. That is it. A viral video has confirmed the defection of the former Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Amaewhule, his deputies, Amaewhule, and others from the People's Democratic Party to All Progressive Congress. Yes. So according to a letter signed by Amaewhule and read by Amaewhule, their defection was necessitated by the division in the PDP, particularly the tussle around who the national secretary of the party should be. Although there was no information on the date the letter was signed, it appears to be in December 2023, when the lawmakers publicly defected to the APC. Amaewhule has stated that their action was in line with the Section 109 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which allows serving legislators to defect if there is a division in the party upon which they hold the House of Assembly. However, a Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt, the state capital, has since granted an interim injunction restraining Amaewhule and others from parading themselves as lawmakers. Exactly. So this was after Victor Oko-Jumbo, the lawmaker representing Bonny State constituency, emerged as the new Speaker of the State House of Assembly. Justice Charles N. Wale gave this order in a case in suit number PHC 1512 CS 2024, filed by Jumbo Sokari Goodboy, Orubienimia Timothy, and other members of the assembly. Despite the overwhelming evidence, Amaewhule and the other ex-lawmakers have filed an application at the Rivers State High Court denying their defection from the PDP. Can you imagine? So this was as a legal practitioner. Dr. Malaki Onyema said that Section 40 of the Nigerian Constitution guarantees freedom of association, which includes the right to join or leave a political party. Onyema further claimed that Amaewhule and his colleagues were still PDP members as they had an afterthought of their actions. Can you imagine? Alayo, it not work. It not work. But the Center for Accountability and Good Governance said Section 68, subsection 1G of the 1999 Constitution clearly states that a lawmaker who defects from the party that sponsored the election to another party can be deemed to have vacated their seat. So in a statement signed by its director, Dr. Francis Nwogu, the center said the defected ex-lawmakers must face consequences for their actions. Exactly. So defecting from the political party that sponsored the election is a betrayal of the trust placed in them by their constituents. So it undermines the democratic process and destabilizes the political landscape, Nwogu added. So we urge the relevant authorities to take swift and decisive action to punish these lawmakers for their anti-democratic behavior. This includes declaring their seat vacant and initiating legal proceedings against them. So the center believes that holding elected officials accountable for their actions is essential for maintaining the integrity of our democracy. We will continue to monitor this situation and advocate for the rule of law and democratic principles. Exactly. Martins Amaewhule want to pass back door to say that they didn't defect, and they are quoting some sections of the law that have some loopholes. They have defected openly. They have defected. They said there was a division, and they wrote a letter, and they did everything, and they came to national TV to announce their defection. So why are they now saying that they did not defect? Because they've seen that moving forward, they cannot move forward. Their seat is vacant. INEC is going to conduct another election to fill those vacancies. They are not working. You can imagine 3 lawmakers are more powerful than the 27 because they are disobeying the law, they are bending the law and the constitution because of what they want, their selfish interest. And this is what Wike is bringing up on Rivers State. And Rivers State people need to be wise and smart and be sure that, first of all, Wike need to be tamed. And secondly, those lawmakers should never be allowed to come back to PDP because they are proven to be saboteurs. They are destabilizing PDP, and that is what Wike is using them to achieve. That is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Okay? So in the comment section, people are already reacting to Amaewhule's action. Some say denying that they didn't defect alone is an acknowledgement of the fact that the tide is turning against them. Exactly. It is up to the court to teach them a lesson they won't forget in their lifetime. That is it. Some say, why are they in the business of rigmarole? Thought they had the one who said he was a political bulldozer in Rivers. Suddenly, they are afraid of elections. Only in Nigeria you see criminals laying claim to government in power. Confused lawmakers, that is what they are. This is assembly of clowns being teleguided from Abuja like school kids. That is what I'm saying, exactly. Wike is teleguiding and pushing them around, pressing them ping-pong like zombies. And they are following. Amaewhule that thinks he's learned is also because of the bigotry and selfish gain. Because Amaewhule thought that by the time he impeaches Fubara, he will be the next person to take over the government. But he is not working for him. Fubara knows the direction and will definitely continue to frustrate them. There is a proverb in Kalabari language that when interpreted will mean when Agwechi, a masquerade, overreact during his display, people will remind it just downed on them. Okay, people will remind it of the tree it was carved with. Abi? So when the masquerade dance too much, and during the display, they go tell them the kind tree when they take carve them, make it not go break. Yes, the reality of things just dawned on them. They just realized that their demi-godfather can't secure their seat for them. They are about to be jobless, and he can't cater for all their welfare. Fly that refused to listen to advice follows corpse into the grave. That is what just happened to them. Exactly. They are finished. This is another avenue or opportunity to test our lost judiciary system again after the presidential election judgment that they sold out. Shameful lawmakers. They will soon beg, but never trust them again. Exactly. Both Fubara, PDP, Rivers State, and their wards should never trust these people. No going back. Going back to their vomit is not allowed. No going back. Some lawyers, in some cases, makes us doubt their credentials. Yes. So the so-called lawmakers who thought Broom will be able to jettison the law discovered that such is impossible. Shamelessly, they deny their defection. A lawyer said there is freedom of association. Did anyone argue that? There's no freedom of association anywhere. There's law, there's constitution, there's everything guiding the defection or proceedings for defection or procedures for defection. They just failed that litmus test. See how stupid Amaewhule and his fellow bunch of touts are. You defected in daytime only to come back at night to say rubbish. Day and night, are they the same thing? It not work. Denying defection, they are not men enough who have no minds of their own. Exactly. They don't have mind of their own. They're not men enough. Wike is pushing them around like robots, and they are following because of selfish gains. On your mandate we shall stand, they sang. Is the mandate dead or kidnapped? Please, that mandate you people stand is in Abuja, not different in Rivers. The mandate is neither dead nor kidnapped, but if prison is okay, you people can go there to be lawmakers because the game is tough and play. The game is touch and play. Now it has dawned on them that not even Wike or the president can save them. That is it, May governor pity them because they have families to feed and cater for. A drunk man has battered their political career. Nothing. They shouldn't pity them. These guys will not change. Wike is still looking for opportunity to use them to remove Fubara. And now the APC people, Tony Okocha and co in Port Harcourt, has also joined the same thing. So they should never be trusted. In fact, they should be sent home completely. Someone say you do not need to deny your defection before we know that you have already defected. Okay, their downfall had just begun since December last year. These guys are in regret, but it is too late. There are victims of sheepish followership. Exactly, following like sheep. So that is what is happening. Amaewhule is in trouble and he cannot save himself. Thank you for listening. Let's have your comment in this matter.